A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Jam and Bread Plays. And in this video, we are beginning the SWTOR playthrough of the Sith Inquisitor. So, I've already started the Sith Warrior, which make sure to go check that out. It's been a lot of fun playing him so far. But I thought that I would go ahead and start playing as the Sith Inquisitor. So, prologue, the Sith Inquisitor. The power of the dark side grows. The Sith Empire has won a major victory against the Galactic Republic and its Jedi Guardians, conquering and enslaving many new worlds. ... because we gotta wait for it to finish. With a fragile peace in place, the Empire sends its slaves to the ancient Sith stronghold of Korriban, hoping to unearth relics of vast power that can be used to dominate the galaxy. One slave, powerful with the Force, has been released from servitude and forced to master the dark arts of the Sith or die trying. Cool. But yeah, I actually got fairly far with the Sith Inquisitor in the past. This is my only female character. I've always, I wanted to have a female character because I just thought it was kind of boring if every character I had was male. So I just thought that having this female Inquisitor could be really interesting. Something about it kind of was interesting. So the idea, if we're to have this whole lore and canon and stuff, is that she is the sister of my bounty hunter character. So if we ever start the bounty hunter character, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway, this is, I actually got some, what all did I have? I had some cool, like, robe thing, which I guess I had gotten from, like, flashpoints or something, with my other Inquisitor that I just deleted so that I could restart it. So I had some interesting stuff and gear, which kind of bummed me out to have to delete it all because it was, like, most of it was bound. But I am glad to kind of be starting from scratch and kind of remembering all the story elements and whatnot, because it has been like some of the oldest male on that character was like 1,000 days or something like that, or maybe like 1,500 or so. So it's been quite a while. But yeah, I've always liked this character. The design too is fun. Oh, okay, I thought that was Vimrin. If you remember from the Warrior playthrough, I was expecting him to look like that. I forgot that was the Inquisitor one. But yeah, playing as a slave is really interesting. You're not like the best of the best. You're kind of like a weakling. So I play her like that.
The last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
So, like I was saying, the way I like to play the Sith Inquisitor at least at the beginning is that she is weaker. Like, she's been a slave for a long time, and has been going through some issues. So that's the way I like to play at the beginning, but then she kind of starts to realize her strength and starts to become more harsh and more darker.
Who is this Zash?
That's Lord Zash to you, slave. She's a Dark Lord of the Sith and more important than you will ever be. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry, it'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
I will. And you take care of yourself.
Believe me, I'll be watching back, front, everywhere.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
Fine. I will seek the insane hermit in the incredibly dangerous tomb and take his little test.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
You're mean. I don't like you. Alright. I decided to go with Assassin just because it has a dual lightsaber. I didn't... Oh, why is that there? I need to get rid of that. I didn't go with the... Actually, that's cool. I didn't go with the dual lightsaber dude with the Sith, and I kind of regret that with the Sith Warrior. So I kind of regret not doing that. So we're going with dual lightsaber. Dual bladed lightsaber with the Inquisitor. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Let me go ahead and grab my stuff real quick and I'll be back. All right, we are here. I went ahead and just ran all the way here. I am not going to be doing side stuff. I'm doing all that with the Sith Warrior. I'm doing like a majority of the side missions and stuff as the Sith Warrior. So if you're interested in that at all, make sure to go check that out. But I'm just going to be focusing purely on story with the Inquisitor.
Ah. An alien acolyte. Unusual, but not unexpected. The Sith are not friendly to your kind. But that will be an advantage, I think. You are here for your trial, yes? Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man in a tomb. And hopefully to return to your master with the mark of my approval.
Yes, my lord, that's right.
Of course it is. I know the way of things on the surface. But before I answer either way, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive, and I will teach you what I know.
I like his belt. Looks like he has like 2 fish. It's kind of interesting. Now it floats too. Oh my gosh. He is a Sith Warrior. Buzz. I like how we're just now learning to be a Sith, but we have like the ability to use Force Lightning and stuff. It's kind of funny. It's like, it doesn't make sense in the story, but you have to have those abilities. Oh yeah, he looks like a clown. I forgot about that. Crazy looking people. Alright. I like that view a lot. The Sith stories are so interesting to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just evil, but... Oh, you next? Okay. Alright. You too. Come on. Hello. That should be piece of cake. The double XP weekend is over. I had the benefit of having that available to me when I played as the warrior, so I leveled up insanely fast. So now I'm not going to be leveling up as fast, unfortunately, but that's fine. It'll be a bit more of a challenge this way.
Excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger, and their blood became the mantle of your victory. Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Yes, I think I do. I must use my emotions to grow strong.
Do not be timid. Humility is the attitude of a slave, not a Sith. Now go. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him, and use your fear of him to grow stronger. He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
And what if she tells him to strike me?
If you do not already know the answer to that question, then you are not worthy of being Sith. Now, go. Leave me to my rest.
Interesting.
You have my judgment. Return to your master, and let me rest.
Alright. So this could be kind of like her first run-in with, you know, a true Sith, I guess. I mean, I guess Harkon is a Sith too. But this is like her first kind of going down the path of the Sith, you know, someone who's, what the heck? Someone who's actually like teaching her how to do this stuff. So anyway, it's kind of interesting. So I will go ahead and run down there and I'll be back. All right, we made it to the academy, and what is that up there? You see that? There's like a little thing up there. Maybe that's like a probe. I think there's like these probes that you have to get for certain missions. Discharge. Blast the target with raw lightning, dealing much damage. Lightning pulses through your weapon, giving your melee attacks a 50% chance to deal 13 energy damage. That's pretty cool. Oh, what was I reading the thing for? Was it Thrash? I only got this one ability. Discharge. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. We will talk to this guy, though.
Finally, you arrive. As disgusting as Overseer Harkon said. Regardless, Lord Zash has made it clear that all new acolytes must learn martial skills as well as face their trials. Though why anyone thinks you can be taught is beyond me.
Nathan Drake.
Just point me towards the trainers.
At least you're an obedient slave. You will find the instructors in the Academy's archive. Hurry, and try not to embarrass your betters. Are you deaf and dumb? Get going!
But Nathan Drake, I like you. Alright, so the reason I did that one is because there's it's funny people still slow walk. People used to do that years ago as like the cool thing, you know, so you would just walk around like this. And then people would be like, how do you do that? Whoa! I remember that used to be a big deal. You usually see like the level 50s doing that, walking around. Ah, the good old days. Alright, we are here.
Ah, the last one. Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the Hermit thinks of you, slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes, Overseer.
You are a weak, pathetic rodent, and even a lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means... Meet our newcomer, Von Alt. This is real Sith strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
Congratulations on your new pet. Now give us the rest of the trial.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you.
Wait, what if you say hello? What? What does that do? I don't know if I've ever said that.
Nice to meet you, Fawn. Hope Harkon treats you better than he treats us.
Save your well wishes for someone who cares, slave.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die. Is that clear?
As an unmuddied lake.
Good. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
The jails? He's not going to arrest me, is he?
I don't want to see you again until you're back from the jails. That's all.
Alright. Oh wow, we got a bunch of stuff here. Cool. Hey!
Your business is with Zinn in the jails, slave.
Oh, that's kind of... Whoa, look at this thing. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. This should be better as well. Alright. Anyway, what I was saying before was... the reason that I went ahead and got that other mission is because that one is actually exclusive to the Inquisitor. The other one on the left is exclusive to the Warrior. So having that conversation is kind of funny and interesting, and has a bit more insight into the Inquisitor. Oh yeah, this guy's crazy. I remember a lot of this class quest. I think I've just done it so many times. I've restarted this character a lot.
Acolyte, you've arrived. And not a moment too soon. Harkon has given me very specific instructions. You were raised as a slave, but must discard those traits and learn to control others. And I have just the task for that end. Meet this drivelling excuse for an acolyte. He will be your victim.
Victim? I don't much like the sound of that.
I personally prefer the word subject myself, but most people can only comprehend my work in crass terms. A short while ago, there was what we call an unauthorized murder here in the Academy. A rivalry among apprentices resulted in death. Interrogate him. Make him tell you who committed this crime at any cost.
I'll see what I can do, but I won't torture anyone.
Already you are a disappointment to me, Acolyte. But Harkon said nothing of torture being a requirement, so I will not restrict you.
What if we played her light side? What do you think about a light side Sith?
Find out who murdered the apprentice.
Dumb, but... Or just not necessarily like straight up light side, but just a lighter Sith, you know what I mean? That could be interesting. Because considering like her state, I feel like she would be more apt to be light side. Like she's probably been tortured and stuff, so like this wouldn't really appeal to her. I'll think about it.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
It's okay, Aleph. I just want to talk.
Yeah, right. I know what you want, and I'll tell you right now, I don't know anything.
I can't help you if you won't trust me.
Why should I trust you? You can't help me. You can't protect me. Even if I did know something, I'd be dead. Or worse.
Look, if you don't talk to me, the Inquisitor will bring someone else in. And they'll make you talk. I want to help you.
What? Why? I don't understand. Why don't you just torture me and get it over with?
There are better methods than torture.
They really did pull you out of the slave pens like the Inquisitor said, didn't they? You aren't like any Sith I've ever met. I'll tell you what I saw, but promise me that the murderer will get justice, that he won't come to kill me.
Okay.
I'll do everything in my power.
As strange as it sounds coming from another acolyte, I appreciate that. An apprentice named SWTOR Sith. I saw him murder his victim outside the library on the second floor. Listen, his master's incredibly powerful. He won't let Kayan be punished. Kayan will kill me.
So what am I supposed to do? Stand up to his master?
Maybe if you can convince the Inquisitor that I need protection, maybe he'll... I don't know.
Let me see if I can't persuade the Inquisitor to help out.
Thank you. I hope you know what you're doing.
This is interesting. I like the idea of playing a light side Sith. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
You don't have to tell me. I heard the name loud and clear, though I sorely wish I hadn't. SWTOR Sith. Kane's master is a Dark Council member. I'd be a fool to oppose him. But anyway, your trial here is done. I will send my commendations to Overseer Harkon. You may return to him now.
That acolyte is going to need protection.
Concern for matters that are not your business is a weakness that will get you killed. I suggest you eliminate this undesirable trait as quickly as possible and forget about this acolyte.
You have to protect him. He doesn't stand a chance without your help.
You are persistent, aren't you? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to keep him here while the master of the murdered apprentice pursues justice. Perhaps they can be made to believe that the acolyte hasn't been broken yet.
Can't you get him off planet, or get some guards or something? He's as good as dead here.
Getting him off planet is no simple matter, but there is a Darth on Drummond Cars who owes me a favor. I'll make sure she takes this fool as her apprentice. He'll be out of Kane's reach, but from there, he's on his own. You have a most unusual approach, Acolyte. Watch it doesn't get you into trouble.
Okay, interesting.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh, I don't want to die.
Don't worry, I just like arranged a pretty sweet deal for you, dude. Alright, so yeah, light side Sith. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on it. Like, I don't want to just be like, this guy's drunk. I don't just want to be like, you know, everything we do is magic and pixie dust and, you know, fairies and whatnot. But, like, I do think, though, we can maybe have more light side tendencies.
Well. I had been looking forward to cutting another one of you down, but it looks like I'll be spared the trouble. Unsurprisingly, Nylock has gone missing. Also, unsurprisingly, Fon has passed his first trial. It's only a matter of time before he tramples you all underfoot.
I'll tear you apart where you stand, slave.
Patience, Fon. An accident in the tombs is much more convincing. Now the lot of you know your next task. Go. I want to speak to Fon and our latecomer. Now, slave. Zin says you handled yourself expertly, and as much as I find this difficult to believe, Lord Zash is satisfied with his evaluation. Undoubtedly, Zin helped you in some way, but you will not have his help on the next trial. Both you and Fon will have trials of intellect, trials that test your ability to apply your understanding of the Force to solve problems.
You don't expect a slave to be a match for me in intellect. I've been trained under the greatest teachers.
Calm down, Fon. I certainly do not expect this slave to be a match for you. That's why you will have separate trials.
Truly, your generosity astounds.
You're only digging your own grave. Fon, you will go to the library on the second floor of the Academy and translate the following texts for Lord Zash.
Yes, Overseer.
Slave, deep in the ancient, monster-infested tomb of Marka Ragnos, there is a holocron filled with dark secrets and encased in a great stone monument. No one has figured out how to release the holocron from its stone prison in over 1,000 years. You will bring this holocron to me, or you will die.
The more you make me hate you, the stronger I become, Harkon. And one of these days, I'm going to be strong enough to crush you.
You will never be strong enough, slave. You will bring back the holocron, or hope that the spirit of Marka Ragnos himself returns to end your miserable existence. Now go. Bring me the holocron, or don't bother coming back, slave.
Alright. Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, I don't know if I still have it. I kind of hope I don't have it. I think the very first gameplay video that I ever recorded was, this was years ago, was of me playing as the Sith Inquisitor, I think. I'm pretty sure. I just remembered that right now. Completely forgot about that. Alright, that's our AoE attack. Lacerate. Deals 52 to 60 damage up to... Oh. So we have multiple AoE abilities. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to adjust my keybinds like I did with the warrior. I gotta remember what all I did. I need to adjust those again as well, though, because there's actually new abilities for the warrior I haven't gotten yet. Anyway, whatever. Tons of stuff I need to figure out. But anyway, I will go ahead and go to the lower wilds. Okay, cool. Alrighty, I have made it to the monument chamber. Okay, this one's kind of funny too. Oh gosh, hello. There's all kinds of enemies in here. How do you say it? It is Shyrak. Okay, I thought it was Skyrak for a second there. There's a bonus to kill them. I guess we get it real quick. What is their deal? Eyeless, winged monstrosities that hunt in swarms. Shyraks are cave-dwelling terrors indigenous to Korriban. Fiercely territorial, they attack intruders with aggression and frenzy. Typically cave-bound, every 63 years, the Shyraks of Korriban spill from their habitats every day for the entire summer. What? They fill the sky, blotting out the sun and moon, and rain their bluish droppings onto everything below. Before the Sith returned to reclaim Korriban, every 63rd summer saw biologists from across the galaxy descend on the planet to observe the purpling of the red terrain. That's weird. So like them pooping everywhere is like a big deal. That's really interesting. I wonder when the 63rd year is like coming up then. The Holocron's monument bears the marks of many hundreds of unsuccessful attempts to pry it open. What would she do? I think she would recite the Sith code since she had just learned it.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The monument shudders and beasts rush in and attack. Oh my gosh. This was a mistake. Oh, I guess I could have just killed these guys. Oh well. You live and you learn. That doesn't do a whole lot. What is the point of that one? That ability. What does it do? Blast the target, dealing 217. Oh, it's like a bleed ability. Okay, so it hurts them over time. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, I actually switched back to my other outfit. I felt like the other one was a bit too gaudy, so it looked cool, but I think we'll just use this one. The monument remains unopened. Let's see. Meditate on the light side.
Perhaps calm is necessary.
Nothing happens. Okay. I was curious to see what happened. Let's shoot lightning at it.
Just open, damn it!
Monument shutters and then opens, revealing the holocron. Nice, nice. That's how we do it. I like that. It's the answer is you just have to like hit it and then that's it. That's pretty funny. What is our every class is it uppercut? Every class has a certain like ability they can do. I forget what it is. I think uppercut is the one that Zabroks have. I don't really remember. Alright, well that was pretty straightforward. Most of these will be pretty straightforward, I guess. Which is fine. Did we get a new ability? Yeah, we leveled up. Yes, this one stuns people. Yeah. Nice. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine, thank you. I'm trying to think about what outfit I want. I bought a Cartel Market outfit. This guy's just naked. I bought a Cartel Market outfit for my warrior, and I really like it. There's some pretty cool ones, like Sith-wise, that we could get. But I'm not quite sure. I haven't really looked into it too much, so maybe we'll eventually get something, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Again, kind of going with the story and her being like a slave, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to be running around like, you know, really gaudy and looking awesome. So whatever we get, I think I'll wait a little while before we get anything. So if you have any suggestions, let me know.
You better not be wasting my time, slave. You better have the holocron. A fake. Or stolen from the library, probably. I'll deal with you later. Now, I believe it's time for another demonstration. Gur, step forward.
Yes, Overseer.
Fon, kill him.
With pleasure, Overseer.
Let Gur be an example to you. Fon destroyed him easily, like he will destroy all of you. Are there any other objections?
You're heartless, Harkon. How can you be so cruel?
I am Sith. Something you will never be. Now the rest of you know the next trial. Go. You, slave, stay here. Now, slave, you think yourself pretty clever getting that holocron, don't you?
I don't really think about it one way or the other. I did as I was told.
You are lucky Lord Zash finds you useful. Now for your trial. The last, darkest secrets of Tulak Horde are buried in his tomb. Lord Zash wants this text. But the final resting place of the dead lord is not easily trespassed. You will not be the first to die there.
Yes, I get it already. You send me into a tomb to do the impossible, hoping I die, and I come back and prove you wrong.
Shut up, slave. I've had about enough of your mockery. Do not come back here until you've gotten the text from Tulak Horde's tomb. Out of my sight, slave.
I love the voice actress. She's like, has an awesome voice.
Bring the text from Tulak Horde's tomb, or don't come back.
Yeah, alright, alright. It's your bossy pants. What a jerk. Alright, so I will head over there real quick and be back. Alright, we are at the first area. I spot a loot box thingy. I'm gonna pick that up quick. Security chest. Don't you dare call it a loot box. Oh gosh. Get murdered just for saying that word. Anyway, here is the first tablet. Or whatever it's called. And then, yeah, awesome. And then there are 2 more in this other area over here, so we'll head over there. Oh, by the way, I got the stealth ability now, so I can just completely bypass everyone, which is, oh gosh, I was not looking, which is what I didn't even, they don't care about me, which is actually what I've been doing already. I just kind of been running through people. I actually got, like, pretty injured. I got to, like, here, so it was pretty bad. But I'm okay now. Oh gosh. Didn't realize I didn't have any of these things marked. Oh, you can't walk and do that. Crap. I pretty much mark everything but modification stations. Are they literally called that? Ah, that rhymes. That's just too perfect. But yeah, anyway, I usually just go ahead and mark everything. I don't know. I just never use the modification stations. I've never used those. I don't really know what they're for. So, I don't know. I like the idea of Revan's armor. I have a figure of Revan Black Series 1, like literally right beside me right now. I really like Revan. I love Revan, you could say. And I love his armor. I think it looks amazing. It's just, I don't really like the idea of running around as another character, you know? It's kind of like when people name themselves, like, I saw someone who looked like Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars, and their name was Ahsoka Tano, but they just kind of like spelt it differently. I remember that was the thing. I think before the game came out, they were like, you can have a lot of names, but you can't have like Luke Skywalker or something like that. I think they like actually took those names out so that people wouldn't use them. But I think you can, if you spell it weird, you can still have the name like Luke Skywalker and stuff like that, I think. But anyway, my point is, like, I think that I'm trying, what I like to do, and I've mentioned this before in other role-playing games, is I like to have, you know, I don't go like crazy role-playing or anything like that. I'm not like, this is me. But my idea, though, is that I'd like to have an idea of how I play the character and what my character would do, so that I can respond to each conversation accordingly and not have to guess at what to say. Because if I would play it like I would do it, then I would, you know, hopefully for the most part just do light side stuff, you know, most of the time. So it's like I need to know how my character would actually react to these things rather than how I would react or what I would want to have happen in this situation. And I feel like that's easier to do if you kind of have a preset way that your character would react to stuff and do stuff. Which is why, oh shoot, dang it, I was hoping that would work. They're on to me. Let's see. Oh, cool. I forgot about that. That's, I would use that all the time to, like throw people off the wall and stuff. I thought they must have replaced it. Didn't you? 4 used to be the. And I know it doesn't really matter what number it's on, but 4 used to be like this extended thing of Force Lightning that you would hold. Did they get rid of that ability or something? Because there was some. Wasn't there some kind of like massive like ability update where they just like completely changed everything? I think they had something like that. They changed like a bunch of abilities, but I wasn't really around for that. I've had this kind of like. I'll play, it's like I'll play SWTOR, and then I won't play SWTOR, and then I'll play SWTOR, then I won't play SWTOR, and so I've been doing that. Where they just like walked into that wall. I was wondering what the heck they were doing. And so where I am right now is I'm playing SWTOR. I've been playing a ton of this game lately. It's just been tons of fun. But yeah, over the past like 5-6 years, I've done that though.
Yes, remarkable, magnificent. You slave? No, acolyte. You're the one who brought me this magnificent holocron from the tomb of Marka Ragnos, yes?
Yes, my lord. I found the holocron.
Unbelievable. 1,000 years buried in that tomb, the Sith Lords passing it by. And then, the most unlikely person comes along. Tell me, how did you manage it?
It was quite the ritual.
I shot lightning at it, and it opened.
Such a simple solution. Why did none of us think of that? We must have thought too deeply on it, believed too strongly that it could not be done. Or perhaps we were simply not meant to open it. Your work so far, in bringing back this holocron, and now the text from Tulak Horde's tomb, has me intrigued. I am watching your progress eagerly. I have high hopes for you, Acolyte. Sky high.
Really? Harkon seems to favor Fawn.
Harkon's only purpose is to weed out the weak. Beyond that, his opinion means nothing. Good luck, Acolyte. Good luck.
Cool. So that's something too where you know she's on our side now. Energetic and excitable, Zash has devoted her life to researching the arts of the Sith, an expert in manipulating the dark side of the Force. She eschews the ostentation, and pretentious common to instructors at the Academy. See, she's different as well, which is kind of cool. Many students are initially taken aback both by her appearance and her demeanor. Scholarly, even bookish, she also seems young for one who has risen so high in the Academy's ranks. Instead of instructing through fear and intimidation, she is quick to offer encouragement or a helping hand to acolytes who show promise. But in Korriban, only the cunning and strong survive. There's more to Zash than meets the eye, and those who underestimate her rarely live to regret that mistake. She's really interested. That's cool. Alright, I'm back!
I was just about to send Fawn off. What delayed you, slave?
Just my future master.
Well, first Lord Zash stopped me to tell me how amazing I am, and then we got talking, and I guess I lost track of time.
Just like a slave to make up stories. Lord Zash would crush you like a Gizka if you ever crossed her path. You're not worthy of her presence. Now, did you collect the text from Tulak Horde's tomb?
Yes, sir.
Of course. As always, I'm brilliant.
Give it here. No doubt it's been badly damaged. It's what we get for sending a worthless alien to do a Sith's job. Isn't that right, Fawn?
What are we waiting for, Overseer? Why don't we kill this wretch now?
You have a big mouth, slave, but no combat skills. I don't want to see you again until you've satisfied the Korriban instructors. The training facility is on the second floor of the Academy and is usually reserved for the Dark Lords and their apprentices. This is not a promotion, and you are not to speak to anyone except the training master when you are up there, understand? You are not fit for their presence.
That's hardly your call.
Do not press your luck, slave. I could just let Fawn tear you to pieces. Now get going to the second floor training grounds. You don't want to keep the instructors waiting.
Alright. So see, now it's like she knows that he is all bark and no bite. So this is kind of her opportunity to wait, what does this look like? Oh, that's cool. Again, though, it's like a bit gaudy. We'll wear that maybe when we leave or something. You don't want to say anything to me.
I don't want to see you until you've been to the training grounds. Second floor, slave.
Oh, sorry. I hate doing that. It's like weird. Weird on the ears. But anyway, now she knows that he's all bark and no bite. At least she thinks that, because Zash is so so happy with my my performance. So she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, this dude can't do anything to me because Zash is in control, so I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I want to do now. So that's kind of, I think, how she would act now. And too, about being light side, it's not that she's never gonna use the dark side, or she's never gonna like kill people. It's just that I think she's gonna be different though, than just like, we're gonna
Hello
hurt
there,
everyone.
friend. You remember my brother and me from downstairs? With Harkon, right?
Sorry it had to be this way.
We don't like it any more than you do. Well, maybe a little more.
This sounds vaguely like a threat. What did I ever do to you guys?
I'm sorry, girl. I liked you. I really did.
But Harker made us a deal, see? We kill you, we go home.
Come on, do we have to do this? I thought we were friends.
We don't want to. But we know we can't beat Fon, and we'll never be Sith. At least this way we can go home, alive.
Quiet, Balak. The time for talk is past. Fight for your life, Acolyte.
So I can't talk my way out of this one, too. Well, see ya. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna stun you. And bleed you. And stab you. Sorry, dudes. Nice. Oh, that's weird. He's, like, still holding his sword. This is weird. Like, look at this. It's like a little tent. It's like, oh yeah, look, there's like cannons in here. I guess you're supposed to like block the blaster bolts back. That's like, I've never noticed that before. That's really cool. It kind of pays off to spend an extra like 5 seconds looking at that kind of stuff sometimes. Because there's lots of cool designs in this game. Tons of just, you know, if you think about it, just all the planets you go to and all the different characters and all the different, you know, designs and races. It's like really interesting. Just there's so much stuff in this game. It's insane. That's what's so cool about it. I think that's why I keep coming back to it, because I know that there's so much that I'm still missing. I haven't, you know, experienced yet, especially story-wise. Hello.
Well, well. Look who shows up at long last. I half expected to hear you'd crossed some Dark Lord upstairs and finally got yourself killed. None of the others have shown up either. I assume they're dead by now, which means you and Fon are the last ones.
Speaking of Fon, he seems conspicuously absent.
You only wish it, slave. No. You took so long returning, I sent Fon ahead. Your final trial will be to retrieve an ancient map from the innermost chamber of Naga Sado's tomb, which has never been breached in thousands of years. But before you get the map, you'll have to awaken an ancient assassin called a Dashard that sleeps in the tomb. You cannot access the map without him. Understand?
What exactly is a Dashard?
They're a lost race of assassins that the ancient Sith used to devour their Force-using enemies. This one will probably eat you the moment he's freed. Oh, and one more thing. You'll be competing with Fon for this map. Whoever brings it back will be Lord Zash's apprentice. The other will die. And Fon's already started, so my advice? Run, slave. Run.
One moment, please.
Lord Zash, what are you doing here?
Overseer, are you implying that I, a Lord of the Sith, don't have the right to go where I please within the Academy of the Sith?
No, of course not, Lord Zash.
Good. I saw the last acolyte arrive. I wanted to see the hopefuls off on their final trial. Where's, the red one, Fon?
He finished his trial early, so I sent him on rather than keeping him waiting for this.
Pity. I just finished translating the wonderful text this acolyte brought from Tulak Horde's tomb, and it's most illuminating. I don't know that the map can be retrieved without it.
Well, well, well. It's a good thing I didn't start running, isn't it, Harkon?
It's too late. Fon's already left. You can't just...
Give one acolyte an unfair advantage over the other? Overseer, when has being Sith ever been about being fair? Now, my dear acolyte, here is what you must do to free the Dashard. There are rods scattered throughout the tomb of Naga Sado. These rods are the keys to the chamber where the ancient assassin is imprisoned. You will need to place the rods in the chamber door and electrify them. I don't know exactly the reason, but it is clear that you will not be able to retrieve the map without the Dashard. But be careful, he is very dangerous.
Is there anything else I should know about the Dashard?
It's a Force-resistant assassin. I have reason to believe this one was placed in the tomb by Tulak Horde himself. I will return when both acolytes are back from the tomb. You will not do anything further to affect the outcome of the trial. Understood?
Yes, Lord Zash.
Good. And good luck, acolyte.
Nice. She's awesome. Nice, got some gloves.
Your trial is in the tomb of Naga Sado. Get the map, or don't come back.
Alright, alright. As fearsome as they are, scarce, the Shods are the hulking survivors of a long-dead planet. Their homeworld, Urkup, was destroyed a millennium ago, leaving scant few of their kind left. Alive to Shod is a rare sight these days. Prior to Urkup's destruction, they were feared for their inherent resistance to the Force. Jedi and Sith alike often found their powers useless against the Deshad. While the Jedi generally preferred to avoid them, many Sith Lords took advantage of their unique abilities and employed Deshards as assassins to dispose of Jedi and rival Sith. Interesting. Deshards sound crazy. Alright, so anyway, I will go ahead and get the Rod of Hate, the Rod of Fury, the Rod of Wrath, and the Rod of Despair. Holy crap, that's lots of rods. Alright, so I am in the tomb. I've died like a bunch of times. It's really weird. So I actually went ahead and put on that new outfit. I started to think, I like just realized that maybe what it is that your armor and your whatever is just so freaking low that maybe that's why I was dying so much. I wasn't really thinking about it, but that's probably what it was. Cause I would like, my health bar would just like tick down like really fast. Like it's pretty crazy. So anyway, I gotta do it. I want the loot, but my gosh, is that fun to do. I just love that, just like sending people flying off cliffs and stuff. Whoa, that was great. So anyway, I was dying like insanely fast, and I wasn't sure why, so maybe that was why, but I'm still taking a lot of damage, so I don't know. I'm not dying as fast now though, so maybe that is what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna have to heal a bunch though. So anyway, it was just really weird. I was like dying a bunch and it was kind of embarrassing, but we're okay now, so that's good. I'm just gonna never mind. I guess I'm just gonna go invisible. There's no need to fight these guys. Oof, I'm gonna have to remember all these keybinds and stuff. Alright. You too, sir. I guess you'll bleed, cause why not? Oh, you're almost dead. Oh, okay. Well, that's an AoE attack. Okay. Yeah, lots of new abilities I'm gonna have to try to remember. I've been playing as the Sith Warrior for so long too. It's like that muscle memory just isn't here yet that I have with him, so yeah. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna worry about the bonuses. There's a bunch of bonuses as well. I'm just gonna move in here. Probably have to kill these guys though. Alright. I feel like I'm like gaining attention earlier than normal. Like aggro is being gained a lot faster, I feel like, so I need to be kind of careful. Well, I guess I could get the bonus. I just need 2 more. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, this cutscene here is pretty cool, isn't it? If I remember correctly, it's a really interesting moment right here. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, hello. How are you? See, like, that's so far away, but they all, like, see me. It's super strange. So, okay, I gotta remember 4 is bleed. 4 is bleed. Okay. I guess I'll bleed you. But see, like, how injured I am. It's crazy. Maybe I'm just used to being super overpowered, and I haven't been doing any bonus missions, which, for the record, you should be doing bonus missions. Like, you shouldn't be bypassing bonus missions at all, but I'm just been, like, thinking I could just go for it. But maybe I need to do bonus missions. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm just gonna go crazy. We're just gonna see if we can get it. Yeah, because see, I'm level 8. I would have thought I'd be level 10 by now. Maybe I'm just used to this double XP thing. I don't know, it'd be more challenging this way at least, so there's that. Anyway, let's meditate. This part is pretty cool, like I said. It's just so cool. It's like so powerful. I remember playing it one time a long time ago, and like the lightning wouldn't actually connect with you, so it didn't really look like it hit you. So it was kind of funny. Ha! All the world conspires to mock me. Haha! Tulip Horde, I waited for you. I did everything you said, and this is what you sent me. Fate is cruel to me, little one, but not as cruel as it is to you. You have made a terrible mistake.
These were the instructions Zash gave me. I am to free you, and you will take me to the map in the final chamber of the tomb.
I am Kim Val, servant of Tulip Horde, who was called Lord of Hate, Master of the Gathering Darkness, Dark Lord of the Sith, the Gathering Darkness. Together, Tulip Horde and I devoured our enemies at the battles of Vian and Chabosh, and brought the entire Dromid system to its knees, and now I await his return.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Tulak Horde is dead.
Dead? My lord, why didn't you come for me? I would have died with you. No, I would have slain death itself. As for you, you should not have come here. For I hunger, and I will devour you. What a jerk. Stinking Kim Val. Oh my gosh. His little loincloth is going crazy. Hi. Alright, first we're gonna stun you, then we're gonna lacerate you, then we're gonna blaze you. Probably should have bled you first, but whatever. We all make mistakes, Lacerate again, maybe? Continue flying. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's probably good, because then he'd fly off the edge and be in a bad spot. I guess I don't need bleeding at this point. Ha! Defeated! Why did you not come for me, Tulak? Why have you allowed for your servant to be reduced to this fine little one? In my great weakness, you have defeated me, so I must serve you. This is the law that binds me, but you are not my master. So, okay. Here we go. This is interesting. So, she was a slave, and so she despises, like, masters and stuff. So, we're not going to make him a slave. Let's do that.
Fine, then let's go.
As you say, little one, but someday I will regain my strength. Freaky. Oh, thank you. I may just leave you as a healer because I'm quite injured. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm not afraid to admit that. Alright. Let's open this puppy up. Oh, we killed all the droids. Did we? Or maybe that's over. Nice. Just punch the door open. That's great. Oof. So these are big dudes as well. I guess I could get him to tame. But nah, he's all healing and stuff. He has an ability that heals you as he takes damage, I think. I don't know if they took that out, but that was something he used to have. So that would come in handy. Nice. Alright, since we have a companion now, I'm just gonna send him to be a damage roll. I think we could probably get away with that. Alright. You know what? Let's just go invisible. Let's just keep making this worse. My level 8-ness will be completely fine. I'm going to attack this guy, and then we'll try to kill this Twin attack. The Twin attack Mauler. That's so crazy. Look how big it is. It's so nuts. Alright, so I don't know what I was trying to say there. That was a lot of words. Awesome. That's one of the things. And oh boy, it's a new thing that I'm going to be saying now. I don't know if that's necessary, but whatever. That's completely unnecessary to cast that since he's already bleeding. They don't stack as far as I know. It's almost out this. I guess we could go and bleed him again. There we go. Alright. This guy's tough. You will fall. Don't worry. It may not be right now. It may not be right now either, but you will fall eventually. There we go. Bonus schmonus. Ooh, hello. Those look blue. They look very rare. Awesome. Oh yeah, what is this? You're trying to like go to the stars or something? I forget what our main mission ends up being. This looks cool. Awesome. Return to Harkin. Alrighty then. That was painful. You didn't get to see it. Like I said, I died a bunch. I died at least 3 times. I wasn't really paying attention, and I forgot I had that invisibility thing. And then sometimes whenever I would get those rods, I would actually get like attacked. So like as I was getting the rod, I'd be like here, but then someone over here would like start fighting me. It was really weird because, like I said, I didn't think that you know, I didn't really think that that would be a problem, that I would be able to draw that much aggro, but I was, so it was weird. How things have changed. How long since my master's death? I'm not a big fan of Kim Val. I'm not a big fan of having a companion that I can't understand, you know? I don't really like have to read the dialogue out, but he's cool though. He's just not a practical companion, I guess is the way to put it.
I'm telling you, Overseer, it cannot be done. I went into the tomb, I saw the Deshard across the chasm, but I could not get to it.
But the map, the map! Lord Zash is adamant she will not take an apprentice without the map!
I'm telling you, Lord Zash wants the impossible. No one is ever going to get that map!
No one except me, you mean?
The map, and the Deshard. Get that monster out of here this instant, and give me the map!
No, it's not possible. You wretch, you filth, you must have cheated somehow. How did you do it? How did you release the monster?
I am not a monster. I'm Kim Val, servant of Tulapur, devourer of the rebels at Yin Jabo, consumer of the Droma system, and I am hungry. I love that.
Right. You must have cheated. You must have. You'll pay for this.
Fawn, patience. You will have your chance at this whelp, after you personally deliver this map to Lord Zash.
Eat them both, Cam.
With pleasure.
Keep your pet at bay for just a moment, Acolyte. I would have a word with Fawn.
Lord Zash.
Yes, Fawn. Now, where's my map?
Here, Lord Zash. Right here.
You found it for me, Fawn? How wonderful.
He couldn't have found it if he tried.
Silence! Fawn will tell me what happened, won't you, Fawn? You wouldn't dare lie to me, would you? Because it would be a shame for me to discover that you lied to me. Now, one more time. Did you bring this map back from Nagasadow's tomb?
No. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hearken, you fool. In any other group for any other lord, this young man would have torn the other acolytes to shreds. What were you trying to prove? That you could outsmart me? That you knew better than me what kind of person I wanted for an apprentice? You fool! There's your pet, Harkin. Clean this mess up. Apprentice, meet me in my chambers upstairs.
As you say.
This is not the end. Without Lord Zash to save you, you're nothing. I have connections that will hunt you wherever you go.
That's big talk for a worm like you.
Get out of my sight, slave. Your new master is waiting for you upstairs.
Nice. And he's dead, Dick.
Get out of my sight, slave.
Aw, boo-hoo. Poor little fella. Nice. And again, I'm not 100% sure how I want to treat Zash. Like, if I would be a kiss-up or not. I think we would. Not that she would want to necessarily, like, have a new master because she's, you know, tired of being a slave, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I don't know. I don't think that she would want... I think that Zash, especially after that, how she was like silent, you know, and just yelling that, I think she can kind of respect, oh, this, you know, this woman has a lot of power and I need to be careful. But also, what is people like flipping out? But also she can respect her and, you know, realize that she's someone to be respected as well. She's a cool person as well, so.
Ah, my magnificent new apprentice. Congratulations are in order, I believe.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You've earned it, my apprentice. Now, I was just looking over this astonishing map you brought back, and I can tell we have a lot of work ahead of us.
What is this map of, exactly?
We can't talk about it here. Too many unfriendly ears. You must meet me on Drummond Cars. There we can talk more.
Why must we go there?
That is where the map leads, though I likely would have taken you there anyway. The capital of the Sith Empire is a good place for an apprentice to start. I will meet you in my chambers in the Citadel in Kars City. There we can speak more freely of the work ahead, without the fear of unfriendly ears. This is the lightsaber I had as an apprentice. I want you to have it.
I am honored.
Excellent. I'm glad you like it. It served me well. Now remember, my chambers, the Citadel, Drummond Cars. It's imperative that we get to work on this as soon as possible.
Needed ray tracing technology there. For those colors, those lights and stuff. Have you seen the new graphics cards? They're pretty cool. They use ray tracing. That's why they're called RTX. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Who are these lovely chaps? Are they here to kill me?
Stop right there, alien scum. Darth Scotia has a message for you.
Scotia.
Who is this Darth Scotia?
Darth Scotia is Lord Zash's superior, and your worst nightmare. The message is this: you will not go to Drummond Cars. Everything you've done here, everyone you've dealt with, Lord Zash included, is insignificant. Darth Scotia has eyes and ears on Korriban. He knows what your master is up to, and he is displeased, to say the least. On Korriban, Lord Zash may have her way, but on Drummond Cars, it's a different story. So you see, you have to die.
Cam, what is it you do to Force users again?
I can assume them spit out their bones.
Tosin, is that a Deshard? Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Coward! Fight, you fool!
Can I have my lightsaber? Ooh, double-bladed lightsaber. 1 second. Give me a second here. Green. Oh yeah, there's a cool one that I'll probably just end up buying. Honestly. Let me equip my lightsaber here. This is gonna be cool. Wait, put this mod on it. Just 1 second. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. Let me just. This is important. Okay. I'm ready. Play it. Oh, man. That's awesome. We have a lightsaber and it's double bladed and it's cool. I love it. Ah, it looks so good. Alright. So, that is that, everyone. Everyone? I don't know. Whatever. That is that. We finally have our lightsaber and it's double bladed. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. Wish my Sith warrior had 2 lightsabers, but it's okay. It looks more like classic with the 1. So anyway, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this part. I think that's gonna be it for this one. We are going to go to Drummond Cars and the fleet and whatnot. I haven't never changed my boots for that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll change that now. So anyway, I will go ahead and I'll head to the fleet and we'll get some crafting stuff and whatnot. And then, yeah, I guess that's about it. We'll be on our way. So if you all enjoyed this part, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing and all those beautiful things. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.